another each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. All right. It's going to be a minute, but I did let some people know. Here we are. People are showing up. Probably not going to wait too long before I get this one started. I have a feeling people are going to be jumping on because of the title. Oh, people. Hey, Emma. Sunday. Let's go. Gold. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. I'm Dion. And I'm kind of a wacky dude. I have these feelings and shit. If you're here, please say hello. If you're watching the live or the rewatch. Let's start this out with, don't be a dick. Dear Lord. Oh. As much as I love people, they frustrate the fuck out of me. Okay. We're going to have to find some balance in there. We are. Right. So I have a really good friend. We've been friends for quite a while. She's gone through a lot of the same stuff that I've gone through. I've never met so many passive-aggressive people in my life. I swear to God. Whew. So she finally decided she was going to break off from kind of these toxic recovery relationships. Recovery. Why is it that recovery coaches are so passive-aggressive? Oh, because they didn't do the work. They don't have any courage. No God. No courage, no God. No courage. No God. Period. That's how it works in our lives. It doesn't work any other way. I know this from experience. Okay? And my experience is fact. Okay? But I tell you, I've watched thousands of alcoholics, thousands, and I'm not wrong. I've been watching people all my life. I'm very, very good at it. I probably know what you're going to do next before you do. You're like, are you psychic? No, you're human. You're human, and you're going to take a certain route. If I was psychic, it'd be much different. All right? But I'm not. So, right, a good friend of mine finally decides to go ahead and break free from, what am I going to do? Pray your ass off. It's a joke. It's a joke. We can laugh at that. Right? So she didn't even want to let people know where she was working. And I don't blame her. They ain't good. See, when I went to work at Detox, little rumors started to creep in. And suddenly my supervisor didn't like me as much. Things started to change. That's why. So, but that doesn't mean she doesn't want to celebrate, so she lets people know where she's going to work. And there's one person that's on there. Well, what location? What are you doing? She said, it's Kira West. Yeah, but what's your job? And this person is always doing this stuff. What is that? That is passive-aggressive behavior. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. I want to find out what it is that you're doing and what you are doing so I can let you know how shitty of a job you are going to do at that so I can gaslight you and feel better about me. Don't fuck with my friends. And I gotta say something. I said, what does it matter? What's wrong with saying good job? Then I get a message from the original poster saying, thank you. Want to know why she thanked me? Because somebody finally had her fucking back, man. Because a bully tried to do something and a friend recognized it and said, hey, I got your back even when you're not around. We must not be unthinking. Keep an eye out on this shit. You think recovery is just easy? Hell, I'm in a group right now where we're discussing banning somebody because their anger problem is just too much. And I'm still not for it. But that doesn't mean the group is wrong. The group is not wrong. Okay? The group is not absolutely right either. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. I'm sorry, but there are no other requirements. Not that I know of. But don't we need to keep a safe space? We do. So for me, I have to rely on other people for that because I'm very tied into mental health and I think it's unfair, actually, if we ban him. I think that is unthinking. I do. But here's the problem. We tried to talk to him about it, okay? And it just becomes a confrontation. It doesn't, it's another mental illness that is beyond his control. And I know that. Okay? But we also don't need yelling and screaming at a newcomers meeting. Nude, rude, or crude, you gotta go. It's just kind of how it is. Okay? Now, unfortunately, what's going to happen in that situation, he's probably going to go back out. All right? And it's not for me to tell, but the last time he went out, he ended up in jail for certain reasons. Not for me to tell. Not for me to tell. Okay? But gosh, doesn't that make it hard? I don't feel right making a decision about somebody else. I have a hard time with that. Okay? But we do have to have these hard conversations. If we don't have them, then we are unthinking. We are. Then we're not thinking correctly. We need to show more support in the program. We need to show more support. Thank you, Amber. I've got more. If you're nice to me, I'll give you one. Actually, I was planning on giving you one anyway. You know, everybody I've met a lot of different kind of people in AA. And the reason that I'm talking about this gentleman is because he's a lot like me. That man is me. That was the anger that I had. And that's how I used to act, and I could not help myself. And I remember what it was like. I remember the hard time. I remember inside thinking, this is how it is. I would be talking to my wife, and this is just an example. And I wanted to say, I love you, but it comes out, fuck off. And you can't help it. It's like watching yourself have Tourette's. It's weird. It's an out-of-body experience, and it's very frustrating. And since he feels like he can't express his emotions, what's it going to come out? It's going to come out as anger. Because we did not give a release valve. You know, I just don't feel like we put enough thought into it. I don't. But at the same time, then there's tradition 4, which is every group can be autonomous, right? So I'm not saying any of this is right or wrong. I'm just talking through it. All right. An AA meeting I used to go to, we had an old timer kept talking about killing himself. I wasn't sure how to react the first time, but the second time I had to let him know that AA is not equipped to deal with that and to seek professional help. I stopped going to that group, but I do hope he is okay. Yeah. That's how I got through my stuff, is I sought outside help. Right? Here's what this is kind of what I see is, if somebody has something good going on, be happy for them, man. Even if you don't like them. Well, yeah, fuck them. Just kidding. You don't have to appreciate, you don't have to celebrate what they're doing if you don't like them. You're not required to. But your life might be a little bit tougher because of that. You might start turning into resentments. So when I say that the recovery field is full of shit people, I'm not kidding. Okay? Because everybody else on there that wasn't a recovery coach did this. Great job, good job. But I know this other person, they haven't done the work. I know for a fact they haven't done the work. Yet they want to head up a YPR chapter. See, some of you all I had to say was YPR and be like, oh, okay. What it is, just a young lady who isn't done with the drama. That's what it is, drama. It's all drama. Drama. It's mostly made of shit. Da, 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 da. Why? Because they have not grown up emotionally. What does that mean? They haven't done the steps. Have not done the steps. Maybe they went through them. Doesn't mean they work on them. Right? They usually go to their own meetings. That's it. Okay? And you'll see them. They only promote their own business. They don't promote anything else. I promote anything that's legit. I promote. Why not? There's no this is not a competition. But these people are in business and they think that, there's competition, and I'm just so tired of it. Even mobilized recovery is blowing smoke straight up my ass. I keep asking him a question. He keeps avoiding it. Just like a good senator does. Good job, Ryan. So proud of you. I don't give a fuck how big you are. I don't want you at my event. No. See, he told me something last year. He said, Dion, next year is yours. That didn't happen. And I said, hey, what the fuck? You told me it was my turn this year, but yet they are up and doing it, right? And I've explained why. And I even said in there, and the Attorney General, I'm going to tell you something. The Attorney General was aware of all of this. Just listen to this bullshit. The Attorney General was aware of all of this. They said that I had a case. They said I had a case. They said, I will get right back to you. I never heard back, ever. Then I find out that the Attorney General not only did not look into them, but is supporting them. What am I supposed to do about that? That's why I've been acting weird the last few days. I'm very upset about this. I can't do anything now. And I feel powerless about it. And it sucks, man. It sucks. Because they're literally out there killing people. And it seems like people just don't give a fuck. And that hurts. Because I've been there. I've been there. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm glad. Yeah. That's true. You know, and that's why I don't think that the government belongs in recovery at all. I don't believe that they should be in recovery at all. But that's my personal opinion. Right? But I do know that NADAC has done nothing. They've changed nothing. Colorado Coalition for the Homeless hires 750 people. Our homeless population is worse. That's about 700 people too many. Think of all that money right there that they could use just to put a roof over other people's houses and then reach out to people like you and me to help them out. But no, they don't want to do that because it affects their pocketbook. And they would much rather make money than give you a meal. Thank you, Fresh. I appreciate that. And it's good to see you. I've missed you. You know, that Fresh knows Wilbur. I call him Fresh. Knows a lot of what I went on with some of the other stuff. That stuff it's still going on too. Right? So, no, that's the news as far as that goes. But, you know, I think it's really coming down to working with our communities, doing the right things. I've gotten myself hooked up with a couple of churches. I'm not going to use any government money. I won't. I refuse to. Because if I do that, then what I am doing is saying what they're doing is okay. And my morals will not allow that to happen. It will not. So when I got sober this last time, I went to detox 22 fucking times asking for help. Not once did I get it. And I would find out why. Because there was nobody in recovery working at detox. If I wouldn't have known where to go and what to do, I would be dead right now. Okay? So imagine the person out there that doesn't know where to go. You know what that means? That means we as alcoholics, we as recovered alcoholics have a duty to plant the seed in the next person. We need to do it, or it's not going to be around for the next set of people. There is a systematic thing in place between recovery coaching, the hospitals, and sober livings. And I'm not kidding. I've been telling you guys for 3 years now, and I ain't going to shut up. Don't be surprised if one day they kill me. I don't know if you noticed that, but anytime somebody makes an actual difference in the world, did you know our second biggest AA app, the man that did it and did a great job and is helping a lot of people? Yeah, he's dead. But then people start to say that they say I'm crazy. Well, it's your PTSD. No, it's not. I've spent a lot of time working around fraud and bullshit and all this other stuff. I've been around this for longer than most people have been sober or even alive. And I still haven't taken a dime. I make no money. See, last summer I got a new pair of shoes. Still wearing those shoes, but now I need a new pair of shoes because I don't have money for a new pair of shoes. I sacrifice. I give up certain things so I can do this. I give up a lot. Now, I'm not asking anybody to feel sorry for me because I want to do it. I have a calling. God has told me. And I I will get up on a stage and have a hard conversation because there's nothing you can do to me. I've been through it. I've been gaslit. I've been beaten. I've been tossed away. I've been put away. I'm still here. You're not going to fucking get rid of me. So let's lift each other up. Right? One thing I do notice, people don't share my videos. And I'm not upset about that. I don't ask you to. I don't have a thing that says, "Oh, you share my video," because I want you to do it if you feel compelled to. That is attraction rather than promotion. I don't ask for donations. I don't ask you to share. You should feel the need to share. Okay? Not only that, but I come on here and I have really fucking hard conversations. You may not want that on your page, and that's okay. You don't need to. You can not fight, but you can join in the way that you want to join. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? I know you do, Amber. You ain't scared of shit. Amber's like a daughter to me, man. She's gonna do some really, really neat stuff. And that's what I love about what I get to do. I get to work with, you can, if you're watching from the Trudging Together page, you won't be able to share it. You are correct on that. So how could I ask you? You'd only be able to do it from my personal page. So, see? Go share my video. I can't, dumbass. God doesn't want me to anyway. And the reason for that is because it's a private group. All the groups are private. People have been asking that we stay private groups. So, okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Because my mind is blank. So, I'm sure there's more in there, but it'd probably be some yelling and screaming and blah, blah. Yeah, nah, I just don't want to. I don't want to. But I do want to say thank you to every single person that came on here to listen. I know, Fresh. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. Keep posting too, because I like seeing it. I like knowing that my friend Fresh is making a difference in the world. I love it. I love watching every single one of you grow. And I am watching. If you're on my friends, if you're on my personal page, it means I actually care about you. I don't have many friends on there. 200 something, I think. All right. I should wrap this up. Let people get on with their days. 2:00, so here comes the rain. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I do. If you don't love yourself yet, then I have enough love for you. But I have a feeling everybody here does. Peace out. And